A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Get it! Cardinal.
Richardson going right to the air.
And he slides to avoid the hit. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
The Colts had 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second and 7.
Ready.
Again, it's Taylor. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. You look at this Cowboy defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. #1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Dixie Maverick.
Richardson on 3rd and short. That is caught.
And some room to maneuver.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown!
Josh Downs,
His 4th touchdown on the year.
and the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point, and the game is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set. Ready. Strike.
Lance now on 1st down.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Gain on the play.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw.
On the move to his left.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Looking for Jelani Woods that time.
And it's 3rd down.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve, because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run, that's where the struggles have come in. Got to find a way to make sure they stop runners before they get started.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Colts. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 3.
At the 6-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Now Richardson.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Anthony Richardson.
His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Colts have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
He's got daylight.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 67 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Richardson off the play fake.
Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2. Off the option, here's Taylor.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
3rd and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The Colts send out their punter.
Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
Set. Set.
They'll run with begin the drive. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Down left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Ready.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play, but the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Let's go.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
The Lance going to throw.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ready, set.
Second down and a yard.
Go.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
Second down, here's Richardson.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. And Gay knocks this one through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, set.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Hey, check mega.
They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 20-yard line.
Okay, Frank.
2nd and 11.
Ready.
Lance looking to throw it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. And so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stretched the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And Lance now to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 17.
A nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Dragon 60.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Now it's Richardson.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Play action. Now it's Lance. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a play fake. Lance.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, red, cycle. Red.
Here's Lance to throw it. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman.
Rice's pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45 to about the 48-yard line.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
They'll come up second and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the left sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead will shrink to 6. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Richardson.
Pressure comes and down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
19 tight, 19 tight.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Under pressure, they got him again.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Steal. Jet steal.
They'll run left with Pollard. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
On the set.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott.
And Zeke will have a Cowboys 1st down as he'll get this down to the 23.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On the ball. Ready?
Off of play action, here's Lance. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Ready?
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
To throw, it's Lance.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turn the ball over. Terrible.
And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Here now, a 3rd down and 8.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 33-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter play.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Come on, stay.
First down, Cowboys.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one chipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a 3rd. Once you've thrown a couple, it's almost like a swarm of bees going after the ball. And in this case, they weren't able to get there before it fell to the ground.
Touchdown, Cowboys! From 17 yards out.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard
Got it. Ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Now Richardson.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Micah Parsons
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Mozzie Smith, he fought through to record the sack.
The Colts send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken at the 46. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Throwing now is Lance.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
A give to Pollard running left.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Ready?
On play action, Lance.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Now Lance. Tosses the out route here to Gallup.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this one is right through. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Richardson to throw. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
Richardson's pass complete to Jelani Woods. That's a gain of 8.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
21 yards. And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Richardson to throw it. And this one complete to Doolin. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Here's 1st down. Now Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
On the ready.
Here's second down.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Richardson.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow, wow. Extra point by Gay is up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Lance. He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And his kick is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the Colts who are going to get a chance to win it here first as we're back underway in overtime. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And down he'll go at the 25. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 8 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
Richardson working from the gun. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Ready?
Now it's Richardson.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. Here we go. Smith red. Hut.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
There to stop him, Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And another timeout taken by the Colts. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT.
Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. This to win it in overtime. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports.
Here we go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Go ultra. Blue check.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Ultra. Ultra.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage you gain there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
Ready, set.
Pollard is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
Brandon, I'd go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only second down, but I'd kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for third. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's third down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
Here we go.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Set.
Now here's Pollard. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. All right, well, they didn't kick it on second down. Now third and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on fourth down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage. You fall on it, you get another chance at it. Give yourself that option. Give yourself that opening.
They'll try to run with Pollard.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Now the timeout comes here. And the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner.
So on fourth down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some